Okay, this is not a movie review. It's just, in case you haven't noticed, I have seen Schindler's List and I have seen 12 Years a Slave, but I want to hold back on those because I have a lot to say about these two films. So I guess I gotta say, they're both autobiographies of real people, and... the heck was that? Is that the wind? Probably the wind. Anyway, so the autobiographies of real people, and they live in situations where they have to deal with a whole lot. And I don't think I can really cover both of these movies in just like a sheer 3-minute to 10-minute video. I don't think I can do that. And there's a lot I want to say about those, especially on the way they make me feel and everything. I mean, first of all, I like these movies. I love the fact that they don't hold anything back, and they show that these things did happen. These horrible things did happen, and they're not to joke about. It's just, they're really heartbreaking films for me. I mean, I'm not Jewish myself, but I don't like the fact of people living through stuff like that. And as you probably have noticed, I'm not African American, so I don't know what it's like to have a past of slavery here in America. But I don't like seeing people in those situations, if that makes any sense. I mean, for me, myself, I don't see a difference when it comes to religion or color or gender, whatever it is. I don't really see a difference. If you have a religion that works for you, that's fine. That's okay. And if I never really saw a difference in color, basically I just had to say to you, okay, so you're darker skinned than me. Does that mean we have to be enemies? No, it doesn't. It doesn't qualify on your characteristic. And I never really saw a color to be a characteristic, or a gender as well. So, yeah. I know it makes no sense, but I have my reasons of holding up on 12 Years a Slave and Schindler's List for many reasons, and it's a lot of history that I do want to talk about, and well, what it makes me feel about those certain situations. Point is, these situations make me mad. They do. I mean, I don't see why people need slaves, and I don't see why a group of people need to be killed for no apparent reason. It makes me mad. It makes no sense to me. It's just a form of evil that is hard to talk about. And most of them didn't even think they were doing anything evil as well. So it's hard to talk about these certain situations, especially for me. 12 Years a Slave is very hard to talk about because there was actually one slave owner in the movie that is actually a good guy. He treats his slaves with respect. How can I talk about that in a review? Some people will say that I'm just bullshitting, and they think I'm just holding back and all that such. And then they watch the movie, and what can I say? What can I say? I mean, it doesn't hold off the fact that there were terrible slave owners, because yeah, there was one that he's very uncomfortable to watch, and Michael Fassbender plays him. So what can you say? He's hard to watch, and and the same formula is also with Schindler's List as well. I mean, Oskar Schindler himself was a good guy. I mean, he was a member of the Nazi Party, for crying out loud, and he was still a good guy. He saved lives. And then there is this other guy that Ray Fiennes plays. I'll have to look up his name later because I can barely remember it. And he is everything that the Nazi Party is. Just completely evil. Both movies just have this balance in it that I love the fact that they don't hold anything back. I love the fact that there is still some good in terrible situations, but there's just certain situations that should never have happened, if that makes sense. It's the best way I can describe it. Don't get me wrong, I will talk about these movies at a point. Schindler's List and 12 Years a Slave are a little bit more important to talk about, for say. I can't really talk about these films without giving away some major spoilers, especially from past events that should never have happened. So that's the reason why I'm holding these two movies back. I will get the reviews up as soon as I can, and hopefully you guys will watch them. And well, I guess you can judge for yourselves of what I'm talking about. But that's all I gotta say about that. So if you guys enjoy my reviews and want to see more, please subscribe down below. This is the first time I'm asking for a subscription. Like I said, it's always the fans' decisions. Who knows? Please subscribe down below, and I should get these reviews up in no time. And if you guys got something for me to say about, I guess I gotta say, I'm stuttering. Sorry. I guess what I'm gonna say is that if you guys have seen Schindler's List and 12 Years a Slave and want me to talk about certain stuff that did happen at the time, please comment below and let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.